Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. I'm happy to have you. Today I am doing a craft for Beebeecraft.com. I'm not going to talk a lot in this video. I am going to just do the steps to make the book for my son. It's just a notebook, by the way, but I'm going to alter it, and I'm going to use these from Beebeecraft.com. So let's get started. First thing I'm going to do is get these napkins onto the book, but yeah, do that to it. We want them as wrinkled as we can get it. So just keep doing it. This is just the backing. You can get the cheap white napkins. That'll do just fine. So anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to flatten the book out, make it about as even. I'm going to leave this on there, that way he knows what it is. And I've got a piece of white cardstock underneath there, so I can try to keep everything contained. But anyway, I'm not doing the back today. I'm just going to do the front. And you will have a drying period after you do the Mod Podge on it and the napkin. Then we will let that dry. Then we will paint it black. And then we'll add some of this. Then we'll do any embellishments that you want to put on it and finish our book. Remember, we do not want the spine where it has to flip on and off. We do not want to cover that, because if you do, it won't open and close. So we don't want that. And you can decorate your book any way you want. I'm just going to incorporate the filigree pieces that Beebeecraft.com sent me. So check out the links to Beebeecraft.com in my description box down below. And the links to the Filigrees down below will be there too, if you would like to purchase your own Filigrees. The link will be in my description box down below. Okay guys, let this glue dry completely, and then we'll move on to the next step. Okay guys, I made a boo-boo. I forgot to put something in between my front cover and my glue, so I kind of messed up the pages a little. So don't do that. Put something in between them before you glue or paint. I've got this old piece of plastic that came from the chopping boards. So we'll put that in there, and that way it'll protect their pages. I mean, it won't mine now, but you do that. So this is almost dry. I'm kind of impatient, so I'm going to get on with it. We're going to use black paint now, and I'm going to leave this on here for now. Maybe it'll protect it a little bit more. I doubt it, but you know. So anyway, now it's time to paint it. And I'm just using the same paintbrush. Just kind of dab it on. And you can keep layering it with the napkins, but this time I'm not, because I'm using the Filigrees. I don't want it to be too raised up, if that makes sense. I want it to be flatter. I'm using a sponge brush because you need to get in between all the little pieces of the raised up napkin. We want to cover up the glue, or the whiteness of the paper rather. The glue dries clear. Mod Podge. Okay, so we're gonna let this dry and then we'll be right back. Okay guys, hopefully it's dry enough that we will not mess it up by ripping this off. So we're going to do our best. Start up here at the top. You can hold it. We will clean up these edges anyway, but just don't want to rip it off of the book. Okay guys, I will say that if I had to do it over, I would have hunted more for a different kind of book without these spines, because that's very aggravating. So they do have notebooks, which I've done them before, you know, that don't have spines, and that's the best ones to get if you're going to get one. So now we're going to put a little of this on it to make it stand out more. Just go lightly over it. You don't want to make it all gold, put it that way. You just want to hit it ever so often where it stands up. Or you could just leave it black. So I'm going to let this dry a few minutes, and then I'm going to come back and add my embellishments. This is the embellishments that I'm going to put on mine. I'm going to use stronger glue for the filigrees because, you know, I don't want them to fall off. Like I said, this is just a regular notebook for him to write down notes or whatever for his work. And I'm sure he'll appreciate it. And this is the nameplate. I made him with Beebeecraft bunches. I'm still going to use E6000 because I don't want it to come back off. We're going to try to center it. Hopefully that looks good. And I used wallpaper samples to make this, and some dies I had in this shape. And I'm going to go just a little bit farther by putting a couple of dots here. And I just took my flush cutters and cut off the pointy parts of thumbtacks. Let's see if we can get it over there. and so I'm just covered up the holes. And his nameplate I made him. So that is how I made my son a personalized notebook with Beebeecraft Filigrees, and this is how it looks to make it look like a leather book. So I hope you like my little tutorial. Please go check out Beebeecraft.com. Check out their cooperation program. Check out the links to their website, Beebeecraft.com. If you want some of these cool filigree jewelry pieces that you can put on books or you could make jewelry out of, then go to that link in my description box down below and go check them out. I hope you have a wonderful day. Be safe out there. Blessed be y'all. Bye.